MLGO, RGTI, SITA, and QBTS. So now it's Holo that is making a little bit of a push here, straight out of the box. Can I say straight out of the box? Well, it's making a little bit of a push here, Holo. Um, Definitely we're gonna have a nice day again. And guys, if you are late, like Joe is late, we start at 6:45 a.m. Eastern time every single day. That's how we were trading these tickers. All right, 6:45. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on this one, DC. Definitely. Straight out of gate. Got it. Thanks, Joe. So right now they're holding this QBTS, they're holding RGTI, holding those things up here. So let's see if we're gonna have continuation. Nvidia, look what Nvidia is doing right now, right? Uh, all right, any last minute questions? Anybody? I hope you enjoyed the pre-market show today. Had beautiful trades. Keep an eye on those things that are holding up, all right? This is important, holding up. They're not breaking down. So that means we're gonna get continuation. Just like which one was it yesterday? Dina, do you remember? It was one yesterday, it was PTIX or something like that, right? PTIX. I mean, we had it in pre-market and it was like going, I don't know, 15, 16, whatever it went to. I don't even remember. But beautiful trade on this PTIX yesterday. Yeah. Banger, I made a bunch on PTIX yesterday. Loved how it held up. Played a few times. Well done, Banger. Yeah, well done. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Exactly. So keep an eye on those ones. Yesterday we had PTIX. Today we have this the CETA, the QBTS, the RGTI, right? All right, guys. AJ's in the room. Good morning, AJ. Now trade well. Read the notes very carefully and let the trade come to you. All right, guys. I'm out. All right, guys, give me a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's get started.
Hey, back.
Be back. All right, so let's see. Keep an eye on those RGTI, QBT. Nice flag here. All right, so definitely keep an eye on this one as well. Your Tesla, your Sita broke over, gave us a little bit of a pop. So let me go over to SPY right now. SPY, Tesla, NVIDIA. Put the SPY here. Go over to blue. All right, SPY came down to support here. So let's see what we have. We want to break over resistance here of 494.50. LAES, another one to keep an eye on. LAES. All right, let me start with that SPY here. What do we want to see out of SPY? We want to see if we can. Right now, SPY is grinding sideways within those support and resistance lines. What we want to see is if we can get a pull on it. So definitely keep an eye on your support line. We want to see if this one can break under your support trend line here on SPY. Break on the support trend line and start pulling it. All right. Start pulling it down to support, and let's see if we're going to break under and go even deeper on your SPY. That's what I would like to see on it. Are we going to get it? I don't know yet. I don't know, but it needs to break under that support trend line here for this one to start pulling. All right. Tesla. Tesla is testing resistance up here. So let's see if we can get this one to make one more push. One more push on Tesla. Let me see. My resistance on Tesla would be. There you go. All the way up there. So my next resistance on Tesla, it's all the way up here at the 350 spot 40. It's my next resistance on Tesla. We are in a beautiful trend line channel here on Tesla. So put your channel in place on Tesla and see if you can push it. All right. Not let it break under your support line. All right. So let's go through what else we have. We got CRM. All this thing on CRM here, it's one huge flag. So definitely keep an eye on this CRM. If we can break it over that resistance here for a push up on CRM, all right? Nice flag on it. Next resistance you want to take care of on your CRM is a break over this line here. And that line is at 2 8 288.62. All right, you want to break over that resistance and push on CRM. Another one is snow broke over your flag here already. On snow breaking over the flag, coming up to a double top here. Definitely keep an eye on this double top on your snow for see if we can push it higher. Your resistance on snow would be that 18444. See what else we have. Carvana. What are you doing, Carvana? All right, Carvana is flagging here, guys. Has a beautiful flag on Carvana. So let's see if we're gonna break over that trend line flag here. Make one more push. All right, before we can pull it. I would like to see one more push and pull on Carvana. So my support line is the 302. You break that support line, we're gonna pull on it. Carvana. Apple. Apple grinding sideways here. Had a support down here, but I cannot see it right now. Nice flag coming up and retesting resistance here like 3 times now on Apple. This one I would like to see if we can. Oof. Um, okay, this is more difficult. This one is not as easy. Right now, Apple, we are on the heavy side. All right. So what's your support line? If we break it, we're gonna pull. So right now we are sitting between support and resistances. My resistance a little bit higher. So very tight. Just like yesterday. Remember Apple was very tight yesterday? The same tightness we have right now on Apple. Same tightness. Let's see what else we have here. We have Microsoft. It's coming up to a double top here. So let's see if we can push through that resistance on Microsoft for more upside. You want to break over resistance of 459.52 on Microsoft. HIMS, another one that is flagging here is HIMS, holding support nicely here. We are on the heavy side though on HIMS. Do not let it break under your support line, and your support would be this line here. You break under this support here. Oops. That's where you're gonna get a pull on it. Right there. All right. Don't let it break under this support line. And that support line is 61.50 on HIMS. Coin. Coin. Give us a nice double top here on coin, giving us a little bit of a pullback. So let's see if it's gonna break under support and pull on coin. Coming down to it right now on coin. Have a support right here. So oh, so you need to break under that support here on coin for a downside move. Very important. All right. So let's see if we can get a pop. Your resistance on coin would be this line up here. So what do we want to see if we can get this one to make a little bit of a pop and then drop under that support for a pull on coin. We talked about Kentan's talked about this hood. Hood is making a beautiful double top up here. So definitely keep an eye on hood on this double top. And I'm getting an echo. Anita, can you mute your mic? Thank you. All right, so definitely keep an eye on hood if it's gonna break under your support here. Have a nice support trend line under. All right, you want to break here to get that pull on your coin, on your hood. Sorry. We have Google. It's making a little bit of a double top up here. So let's see what Google wants to do. My resistance on Google, it's a little bit higher. It's at 168, 168.10 on Google, but it is coming up and retesting resistance here. ARM, 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 testing resistance here on ARM. I want to see if we can push it over that resistance to come up to the next resistance here, Dina. And your next resistance on ARM would be this line
But
up here, and that is
you have
at,
Google still on.
excuse me?
You have the Google chart still up.
Oh, yeah, ARM, sorry.
That's okay.
ARM, there you go. You're
There we
right.
go.
All right, so ARM have a resistance point you want to break through here for an upside move. And that line, it would be that 132.40. Your support line on ARM would be down here at 130 spot 52.
Okay.
All right, what else do we have?
BST.
VST. VST. Before I was flagging VST, is it still? It's still flagging. Still holding support here and doing absolutely nothing. So definitely keep an eye on it to break over your resistance of 157.85 for
Okay.
more upside.
Great. Thanks.
All right, guys, that's what I have this morning. All right, so let me put this nice push on Tesla here. Let me put this, what was it? Hood? Hood. Candance's hood here. So let's see if it's going to break and pull on hood. NVIDIA going a little bit deeper. Coming down to the next support here on NVIDIA already. SPY is definitely trying to break on the support. So let me put this SPY up here. So it's coming up to break under our trend line we're talking about and trying to come down to support. So let's see if it's gonna break and pull, all right? Anybody else have any other ticker you guys want to talk about? Anything else? What was the one yesterday? Um, Anita, your mic is
PITX
P P
or PTI. Sorry, PTI.
PTIX. This one is from yesterday. Nice flag on it. Definitely keep an eye on it. You need to break above resistance of what is that? 962. No. And then you have, I would prefer this one if you can break it over resistance of 10. All right, on PTIX. So Kevin, keep an eye on your resistance at 10.
Okay, thank you.
Nice pull on Nvidia here. So let's see if SPY is gonna have the momentum to break under that support.
13 seconds.
Got it. Thanks, DC.
Countdown.
Get ready, get set, get ready.
Mark.
Nvidia.
Gajora.
Morning, Kajura. All right, here we go. By hitting the first support
About
here.
95% of Tesla long. Let's see if we can get over the emotional component we're hitting now.
Tesla hitting the next resistance. Take some profit off. Take some profit off Tesla.
95% of Tesla
Price
short.
holding. Nice. Well done, Kajura. SPY's holding that support line. Keep an eye on Tesla if it's going to break under support and pull. Keep an eye on your scanner. UNH hitting the first support down here. DC, UNH.
Mm-hmm.
NVIDIA retesting support down here as well. Whole point if we can get that spy to break on the support. Right now they're holding it. It's not what we wanted. We wanted to break so we can pull it deeper. NVIDIA is trying to break on the support. Nice pull on Carvana. Spreads are wide. PLTR is pulling. Coin broke under support, coming down to the next one. APP broke under and pulling. Hood breaking under our trend line here. So let's see if it's going to break under support on Hood. Don't let that Hood break over your resistance here, right? You broke under, you want to stay under. The only problem that we have right now is that SPY not doing anything right now.
About 95% of Tesla long, getting over and on volume the emotional 350.
Got it. Thanks, Kajora.
Jenny, I took CRWV down.
CRWV, yeah, that's the one I wanted.
Yep.
To when I was saying you have a support coming down to on CRWV at the 8630. 8630. First support you want to break.
I see it. Yep.
Elon Musk is talking right now, commenting about being Tesla's long-term CEO.
Got it. Thanks, Kajora. QIPT showing up on the scanner. QIPT. Nice push. PRCH showing up on the scanner. Beautiful rains in it. Tesla one, just a little bit more. Just one push. Nice pull on UNH. All right, Tesla coming up to the next resistance. Take some more profit up here. Nice pull on coin. Coming down to the second level of support. Hood. This is how a hood broke over resistance and pushed, right? You see
Yeah.
it? That's
Yep.
why I didn't want to break over that resistance. You break above, you're gonna push. SPY's coming down, retesting that support down here. Nice pull on Apple. Broke on the support on Apple. That's why we're talking about Apple. Very tight support and resistances on it. SPY still holding. Come on, SPY, break. Come on, SPY. PLTR broke on the support, pulling. Coins are holding that support line here at 262.90. Next level of support on NVIDIA is down here at the 133.40 area.
Taking some more
Next
Tesla
support
off
on
long here. You're hitting the next PT to the penny. Probably looking at a bit of a pullback here. Build up some new energy, push it forward. But ideally, I'd like it to get to about 355.25. See if how much of a pull we get here, though, to achieve that.
UNH. Thanks, Kajura. Nice pull on UNH. UNH pulling beautifully. Let me show you this UNH here. How it broke on the support, and look at the pull it's doing right now. Beautiful. UNH. Hood. Still trying to hold here. Ken's hood. Ken's and Candance's hood.
Oh yeah, it's one of my biggest winners for the year.
Well done, Ken. Come on, SPY. Really, how hard can it be? Just break and pull. Break it. Now break it. Come on. Touching that support line here again on SPY. There's a little bit of a pull back here on Tesla of resistance. Hood is doing absolutely nothing right now. We're still holding it above that resistance line. Come on.
All right, out 95% of Tesla short. Got that 23 current daily retracement. So look for it to pop a little bit here. See if we can hit that final upward PT, or at least the next PT. I shouldn't say the final. Never really is a final one.
Damn you, SPY. Look at SPY, man. Why? Why? Tell me why. It's annoying, isn't it? Coming down, touching that support line, doesn't want to break. Well, well, well. Did any of the small tickers move? Anybody? All right, so let's see what we have around the horn, like Ken Dance likes to call it. All right, coin broke under support, gave us a little bit of a pull. What else? What else? What else? Arm, Dina, your arm is coming down to support and holding here. Apple broke under support, gave us a nice little pull down to the second level. UNH,
Taking off more
beautiful
Tesla
move.
short here. You're back to WAP. You've broken through the current daily 38. WAP is basically the daily 50. So let's see if we can hold the emotional 350. If we do, look for a little bit of a move, but this is a real nice move down.
Yeah, nice pull on Tesla, coming down to the first support level. Hood is trying to break on the support. SPY still holding it. We are really having issues breaking that support here on SPY, guys. So be careful with shorts, right? Be careful with that short on SPY. We are still holding it. If we can get that break on SPY, we're going to take everything down a lot lower. Beautiful trade on Tesla up and down.
All right, out 95% of your Tesla along here. You're back at the 38 daily currently, which is just over WAP. So let's see if we can continue this upward trend.
Thanks, Kachura.
Danny, I missed the move on UNH. I was so focused on Tesla. Did you play it short at all?
I know. Yeah, DC is shorting this UNH probably.
Nope, I'm not.
What was it you were shorting?
CRWV.
CLWV.
V.
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 Nice.
V is in Victor.
Next support I have on it, the DC would be that 8353.
8353. Got it.
Yes, my next support on it.
8353.
Look how they're holding the support here on SPY. That's ridiculous. That's really annoying. Apple is holding, coming up and wants to retest resistance on Apple. Coin is still holding that support down here. And SPY still being a pain in the butt. Doesn't want to give it up. Move your stops. If you're in anything, move your stops, all right?
Janny,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
hang on one second. I'm posting something in the chat.
Out 95% of Tesla short. You got down to the daily 78. So let's see if we can turn around here. If not, we can head down to 345.22 is what I
Got it. Thanks, Kajura.
So the London low on the ES is 59.55, and currently we are at 59.62. So
Mm-hmm. So it's coming down, retesting, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. QBTS broke over resistance and then it gave us a nice push. If anybody took this QBTS, let me show you here. What did I say now? QBTS. No. QB.
QBTS.
Look at the nice move
Yeah.
of that support line, right? Broke over, pushes, nice push. Now it's done. All right, Tesla is coming down to the next support here. SPY still holding. NVIDIA coming down to the next support as well. This hood is still holding here, Ken. Still holding. And guys, look how you can stay in your trade, right? The candles are red. There is nothing telling you to get out of your short, right? Same thing with NVIDIA. Coming down to the next support here, retesting NVIDIA. Same thing goes for Tesla. SPY finally trying to break on the support here. Finally. This is where you're going to get a pull. Everything is pulling right now, taking things down. APP, Coin, PLTR, Caravana. ARM is still holding support. Mr. Reddit. So let's see. Let's see now. We do not want to see a curl for an upside move, all right? We want to continue the downside move on SPY. Finally broke. It took a long time to do it. What your next support coming down to would be that support line down here at the 591, 175, 76. So let's see if we can get it all the way down there. Nice pull on NVIDIA. Next support we have on NVIDIA is way, way down. My next support on NVIDIA would be 13227. Come on, Tesla.
Okay.
Come on, Tesla.
See the halted.
95% of Tesla long here.
What was that, Dina?
I'm in the upward halt on CETA.
Oh,
Sita.
nice job.
CETA.
Yeah, Sita is trying to break over here. What's your resistance up there on Sita, right? You see
Yeah, I
the
got
resistance up there?
Yeah.
Let me remove this ones. So you have a resistance, Dina, on Sita at the 670.
Okay. Okey-dokey.
I am short hood at 64.21.
Well done, Ken.
I don't usually short stocks, Jenny.
I know, but why not when the setup is there, right? Why not, Ken? I mean, look at coin, right? Let me show you coin here. Look how pretty it broke on the support line, right? Look at this pull, right? What else? Look at PLTR, a pull today on PLTR. APP. Look at the pulls we are getting with that SPY. We wanted that SPY to come down, break on the support and pull, right? Gonna take everything down with it.
A little bit more Tesla short here. 342.89 would be the next PT for me at least.
Thanks, Kajura. Nice pull on UNH. Come on, Tesla. Ah, Spy, don't do that, man. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Guys, be careful now. Spy is coming up and wants to retest resistance here. Be cautious. Be cautious. Spy breaking over resistance here. Exactly what we didn't want to happen. Now Spy's gonna push. It's gonna take everything up with it. All right. So be careful with your shorting your Nvidias, your Teslas, your whatever it is. Break over resistance now. You're gonna push. Nvidia is trying to break over the first resistance. Nice push we are getting here on Spy.
Yeah, crazy
Nvidia's
push
strong.
actually.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what happens. You
I mean,
break up
three
resistance.
candles is going to recover.
It's gonna go higher now.
Yeah.
So careful with shorting now
They
because of that Spy. Tesla is still holding it under. What is Sita doing, Dina? Your Sita still not breaking over resistance here on Sita.
Yeah, it's hanging
Still
out.
holding it under. Yep. So right now we're getting a nice base here on coin, on APP, on PLTR. Apple popped, broke over resistance. Mister is trying to push, needs to break over resistance as well. Right now they're holding that Tesla just under, just under. Try to hold it under. Don't break over, don't break over. Don't.
Tesla back at the daily 23, so at 95% along. She's really trying to get over this level. She's had a number of runs at it. One thing I would say to everybody is, once again, in the last week, this is about the fifth time Tesla has failed roughly the 350-ish area. So it's definitely something to pay attention to.
Thanks, Kajura. Testing support here on SPY.
Jenny, I got the dip on PLTR. Can you let me know the resistance, please?
Yep, I'll show you. PLTR. PLTR. I'm glad you're asking, Dina.
126.
PLTR 126.80.
Okay. Thank you.
SPY is holding support.
Push C to go.
Nice. Tesla is still not breaking over resistance, going down, going down. Want us to come down to the next support here on Tesla? SPY is trying to break under again. Cannot make up its mind what it wants to do right now. That SPY up and down, up and down.
Out test the long 95 back at, man, that daily 23. Hitting off it again and pulling back.
Thanks, Kajura. All right, we're taking a little bit of a break here, I guess. Stocks have taken a little bit of a breather.
Shit, I'm usually following Nike, but it got a nice little bump up.
Which one? Nikki.
Nike, yeah, NKE.
Nikki. NKE.
They're the perfect flag for just a little move.
Nice move. Yeah. Well done, Ken. Nice catch.
Nice rebound by Hood. I did cash out.